Hello, welcome to episode 1 of Odd Oddities, where we talk about stuff and things, and the odder the better. But go ahead.
That was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
I love that
I
usually
like
for
when
the
you
first
said the
episode
odder, the better.
Yeah.
the otter
Well,
the better.
actually, no otters
almost
here,
like
but
a
we do
duck.
have ducks.
All right.
I love that usually for the first episode of a podcast, they go on for 20 minutes about what the podcast is. We didn't do
Well,
that.
no,
was
we're not
about,
doing that.
we
That's
have not
for
even made a
Patreon
minute.
exclusive when we record
Oh,
episode
of
0.
Yeah.
What do you mean when?
We don't talk
when
about
we
that. That
record?
doesn't exist. We can't let that be known.
That is true.
You're right.
That is true. I got
So,
3 banger topics to start right away. All the heavy hitting questions. I don't want to
so
beat around the bush. I just want to get the big ones out of the way.
okay. So that's
All right.
Connor there. He's got topics for today.
All right.
The
I want
most
you to
big ones.
pick one of the 3. We'll get to them all. But what do you want to do first?
Oh, okay. What do we got?
Abortion, religion,
Abortion?
or government?
Oh, my.
Christ.
So you're starting with the fucking heavy hitters.
Yeah, let's just do the big
episode
ones
1,
out
huh?
of the way.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. We could I'm interested in government.
All right.
Let's do government.
Let me figure out how to change my picture
I know,
real quick.
based on us talking about religion that other weekend, we
No,
could
not this
what the
picture. Not
we could
this
definitely
picture. That's
go
not
for an
the
hour on
government.
that. Are you sure it looks like a government?
This is the government.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, there we
We
go.
all clearly know that the government sucks. All of them.
Yeah.
Everyone's not really worked great. So I want us to make a new government with new rules.
Oh my! I was actually kind of thinking of something like
Here's-
that popped into my head the other. I don't know if it was today or yesterday.
That's perfect. That's perfect. You got a head start.
Good. Okay.
Here's
good.
my very first idea. I think the strongest person should lead.
So this is like the orcs.
Yeah. The biggest, muscliest, all your mayor is the strongest guy in the town. Your governor
Okay.
is the strongest guy in, the state, and so on.
Yeah.
President's the strongest person in whatever, country you're in.
Yeah.
And whenever there's a war, the president versus the president have to fight it out. No one else gets hurt.
Okay.
So like what do the regular people do then? Like
better start
if everybody else is the
Better
strongest.
start lifting
it-
so you can become president one day.
I mean, what do you mean?
like okay, if the status system in this government is who's the buffest,
Yes.
like how does that work? Are there yearly exams? Like when is
Oh
there
yeah, you gotta have like
re-elections? When is
yearly
there
weigh-ins.
when's there an election cycle?
Yeah, you gotta have like.
Is it
I think
annually?
seasons. I think seasons would be beautiful. Like the
Every
winter
season.
weigh-ins coming up.
The equinox and solstice.
The government would be so mismanaged because there would be nobody from last year there.
All right,
like,
shit. I
you'd
got 3 months to do something.
Yeah,
before I
basically.
maybe am not
Yeah.
president anymore.
Keep
So,
up on your
okay.
gains.
So, okay, here's what I'm imagining. You have the Secretary of Agriculture, which means, I guess if this
He's a
logic
big
is
guy.
correct, he's the strongest farmer. Of
Yes.
all of the farmers, it's him. But because he's too busy doing farming stuff, he can't lift anymore, which means the bigger, stronger farmer shows up next year. And I imagine it'd be like if we're comparing it to like seasons, I imagine it'd be like the World Series where repeating as a winner is almost impossible.
Well, so now how does this work though? So if it's one guy or girl, whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
is the strongest, wouldn't that be a dictatorship? That's a government that already exists. If it's one
Yeah,
person,
but it's never going to
controlling
last
everything.
long. Even if you're like
Okay,
a strong
see.
guy for a while and you're doing a bunch of steroids and stuff, you're probably
Yeah.
going to give a heart attack here in like 10 years anyway.
Okay.
Imagine
Well,
the
steroids are legal.
Oh, dude, come
See,
on.
you're thinking about it wrong. You're thinking about it like a government that makes sense. You got to think about it like the New York Yankees, right? You got to think about yeah, if baseball teams were governments, like they'd be the biggest. They'd be the biggest and the buffest, but they're not the biggest and the buffest every year. Like one year, Timmy had a great year. Timmy is fucking. Timmy gained 100 pounds of muscle. Timmy is a freak of nature.
yeah.
He's president now.
Well, now, so who? How
Like-
do you determine strongest? So, like the Yankees, they're not the they're not the best football team. They're the best baseball
Just
team
like
or
a
whatever.
sports
So, like,
season,
like
it's
an arm
I
wrestling
guess
competition
every
versus
country
like
has
weightlifting
like an
is going to
Olympics.
be different. Like, who's the strongest in that realm? So, like a bodybuilder or whatever lifting weights may not be good at like arm wrestling. So, which would you have like a cabinet like we have in like
I
capitalism
would
or
have
whatever?
like 5 different tests, and you would take the cumulative score.
Okay, so you may not be the
Maybe
best
like one for like every
in
like
one
major
thing, but
muscle
you're
group.
averagely the best.
Yeah, you know, I mean, come on, you know, my tricep game ain't the great, but you see the deadlift? Ooh.
So what are the different criterias that you have to try out for?
I'll do like back, chest, biceps, triceps, and you gotta do legs too.
Can't
You
miss
can't
leg
have
day.
you can't have the president skipping leg day. That'd be pathetic. All right, but okay. Here's a better one for you. This is a secondary idea.
Okay.
Whoever's the fastest is you gotta be.
No. We're gonna run with it because it's funny. This is gonna be.
You know,
Keep going.
damn, so-
His internet sucks.
yeah, no, I'm
Continue.
sure he's going to the store to get some protein milk right now.
That's he's gonna be president one day.
All right. Check this out, Ryan. What if? Oh, he's back.
Yeah,
He's
so
back.
I fuck this. I changed it so that way
Welcome
I
back.
don't have to. So that way I don't have to worry about it. We can just edit that last bit. We can just
No.
edit
We're
that
running with
segment.
it. 'cause it's funny.
No. Well, we're lazy. All right,
Okay.
all right. Aiden, how about this? The fastest is in charge.
So you
See,
say
that's
Bolt?
even harder. See, like that. I feel like the turnaround,
Speedometer.
again, like the turnaround would be even harder because again, like I assume that once they become the fastest, they immediately take over the responsibilities of government. Like after you have run the fastest, you're the president. When you're the president, you can't run. You can't run, which means another dude has like all year to like become the best runner out there. He's gonna smoke your ass. Like you might come in last. Actually, I think the president or
You're
whatever.
kind of saying that with these criteria, there's no way they can stay that fastest for all the responsibility.
Yes.
Ooh,
I mean,
this is a good way to
That's a
weed
good
out the
point, I'm
old
not gonna lie.
people so we don't get dementia in government.
You know what?
Ooh.
I want to take a turn. What are foods that current presidents and senators could eat? Like, you know, you've heard that shit where it's like,
Soup?
oh, a Mento would kill them. What would keep them alive? What do you think keeps the modern
An
United
IV
States
bag.
Probably an IV bag full of all the goodies.
IV. They get
Like
like
goodies you haven't even heard of, nor them. They don't
get the
ask.
nutrition.
Oh yeah, like what is it, like children's blood or something? Whatever the fuck the
You gotta have a little blood
Tom
in there.
Cruise is on.
There's no
Yeah,
way it
you know.
doesn't help.
Yeah. So
I
what
feel
are the
like-
criteria? So we got like weightlifting. I feel like it'd be
Yeah,
like
I'm
a triathlon kind of thing, or whatever, even bigger than that. So you
Yeah,
have like a
I'm just
weightlifting part,
spitballing.
a
If
racing
you have
part.
a better government idea, you let me know.
What did I'd have to sit back and think of what came into my head the other day. I had something that was going to be funny. I'll think about it. Give me a minute.
I think what you're trying to say is who can hold their breath the longest.
Who could?
Oh, that would be a
hold
good
on.
one.
Okay, hear me out. I have a wackier idea, right?
Yeah.
Local contests, but for each state, right? So, like Illinois, right? We naturally have to have a farming contest. You got to see who can grow the most corn. Like, who can cut down the
One
most corn.
person,
Yeah,
The producing contest?
yeah, but
no
Texas-
machinery, just by
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, but like Texas is a rodeo. You know, whoever can. How do you win at a? Hold
Oh,
on.
you have like
How
your
I'm not gonna lie,
state,
I feel like- I feel
How
like this
the
is how we
fuck
should
do
pick
you-
our representatives
specific-
to truly
How do
represent
you win
us.
how do you
Yeah.
win at a rodeo?
something that represents your state.
Just
You
stay
have
on
to
that
master
fucking
it.
ball.
Like
Just stay on
Florida,
the bowl, dude.
see, Florida would be holding your breath the longest. That's like a water thing. Like whoever holds.
I
their
feel
breath
like that would be like wrestling gators, honestly, in Florida.
wrestling, or maybe who can do the most meth.
That'd be a good one. Yeah,
That-
that's Florida.
That's Florida for sure.
Yeah.
Who can kiss their sister the hardest?
Ooh, Alabama.
Oh shit! I forgot about Alabama.
All right.
Yeah, that
I just remembered another one I thought of at work.
I did remember mine. So whenever you're done.
Oh, you can do yours real quick.
Oh, okay. So what popped in my head? So imagine, the best government is no government. So like
Anarchy.
no,
You've
not okay.
discovered
Okay, I guess I
anarchism.
did describe anarchy. Like,
You've
hear me out. Hear me out.
discovered anarchists.
Damn, you're right. Like no money, just
Okay.
back to bartering, but it's not like because it's at some point that'll lead back into where we're at. Like, oh, this guy's got the best stuff. We got to go with that.
Yeah.
So it's got to be where everyone contributes. Like, just agriculture basically is like the main like job of things,
Yeah.
and you can't just borrow from the guy who does it best. You have to borrow from other people, but they have to pull their weight. If they don't pull their weight, it sucks to suck.
I'm trying to remember the
Very,
problem about not having
vague
money
way of putting
is
all of it.
like seasonal workers, where it's like,
Yeah.
yes, the crabs
Like-
only come on October 5th, and it's like I can't just have that be my only day I make money.
Mhm, mhm,
Yeah, it's like
I need to
it's
sell it all to make the money. Then I have that money to spend until the next October 15th or whatever the fuck I
Mhm.
said.
Yeah, and that's how you got like food like pickles and jerky and shit is because they're like, well, I don't want to sell all my meat, so I'll dry it out, or I don't want to sell all my veggies, so I'll put them in vinegar and pickle, and that
pretty
will
neat.
make them that will literally make the food like immortal, effectively. So that way you can hang on to it. You can eat it if you need to, if you can sell it, if you can sell it if you need that.
So okay, Ryan, in your moneyless society
Yeah.
where everybody contributes,
Yes.
what do you do when you have me over there that's like, I'm just gonna sit around?
Good luck. You're not a part of society. You're not contributing. Why would we help you?
Okay, I get that. All right, let's.
You're
let's-
off the island. It's on a
same-
secluded island.
Same
get fucked, good
scenario,
luck.
same scenario,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm 90 years old.
Yeah.
I've done
Oh,
my
what about-
time.
so-
I've been
so-
contributing to Ryan Anarchy Island for 90 years.
I haven't done many
anarchy
play
pension?
tests on this, so I don't know the
Is-
balancing.
Is there anarchy
retirement,
pension
basically.
plans?
No insurance. What were you saying?
No. Is there pensions? Is there
Oh,
anarchy?
yeah. I don't know. I haven't thought that far. I have the framework. I have not play tested.
You haven't played.
No, I mean,
Read
it's
read Lord of the
nobody's figured
Flies.
out the right government question yet, so it's just fun to spitball.
There's no. Yeah, that's why there's so many different types of government. There's no one right one.
Nobody
there's definitely
like
some
has
wrong
a
ones
government
that
idea,
still
and then you have a room full of 10 people like, oh shit, that is the best idea. Ah, fuck,
Yeah,
right there the whole time.
you'd think we could have
Absolutely.
figured that out by now.
I got a good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Flawless, no flaws.
no flaws.
No greed.
It's a king and queen system, right? Or
Monarchy.
yeah, it's a king or a queen system.
It's a
Yeah.
monarchy.
One person gets in charge of everything
Okay.
randomly, like a lottery.
I feel
How
like there's a
often-
book.
Now hold on. Once you like, let's say your name is drawn, Aiden Pissman. You
I'm the
can
king.
either be the king, right, until you
Okay.
die,
Okay.
or we pay for your groceries for the rest of your life.
Ooh,
You get a one of the two.
Oh, dude, I'm taking the groceries. Are you kidding me?
Dude,
Yeah.
I am also taking the groceries.
fuck
like,
yeah, I'm
have-
taking the groceries.
Have you?
But
Well,
there's
okay,
eventually going to be a family that's like, fuck the groceries. I'm going to run it.
And
So,
would they change that and I get no more groceries?
No, that's a fundamental law.
Oh, good. Then I don't give a fuck.
They have to wear a collar. As soon as they say I'm changing the grocery rule, it blows their head off.
what
That's
if
good.
they
That's
say?
good.
What if they say we're changing the lottery system? It's just me now.
It's beeping. Getting real close to
Well, I
groceries.
feel like if you're the king or queen, you would get unlimited groceries anyway. You would just also be in charge.
Yeah,
not
but
having the baggage of being in charge and being hated probably by a bunch of people. I'm going with that
Yeah.
option.
But it's like the king and queen system, but your family's not trying to assassinate you. Because
Yeah.
if I killed my mom, who was the queen, we
Yeah.
don't get free groceries for life anymore.
Well, hold on. So
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
hereditary. So what happens?
Well, no.
So
So I
as
guess
soon as that person dies, the lottery resets.
so you wouldn't want to kill your parent because then
wanna
you would
protect
no
them.
longer be a part of the system.
Of the
You'd be back to
grocery
well,
family.
you'd be back to I guess nothing because if you don't win the lottery, what situation are you in?
Yeah.
You're just hanging out,
Yeah,
hoping
that sucks.
that a good person gets in.
Yeah.
I think that's the one. That's my vote. That's my vote.
That'd be a fun one. Yeah, some with a fun gimmick that
It'd be fun.
maybe
You're like,
makes you a better person.
oh, you hear the news. Hey, you heard Haley die? You're like, oh shit, she was only like 14. Damn. All right, who's next?
You ever notice that
Big
none
spectacle,
of
yeah.
the
We had free
sci-fi-
candy for life under Haley's rule.
You ever notice that none of the sci-fi, like those sci-fi societies, none of them are good. Literally
No, they're all
zero.
dystopian. Yeah.
And I always feel like, okay, the one that I was thinking about, because I was doing this in school a while ago, we were doing a Hunger Games thing, and I kept looking around, and I'm like, they have so much crazy shit in this Hunger Games society. Like, they could have it made. If they just if they just tweaked a couple things, they'd have it made. Instead, they go the murder children route, and I don't get it.
Oh yeah.
Like every single one. It's
Sometimes
not
You gotta have your entertainment. I mean, things are getting a little boring.
Yeah,
I forgot of. I've read the Hunger Games. I forgot.
They murder
almost all
children.
of it.
I'd never read them.
They murder children. They don't do the murdering. They pick the children who murder the children.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there we go.
it's not on their
evil.
conscience anymore, so it's fine.
I think one of my favorite survival stories like that is Snowpiercer. That's much more
Dude.
realistic.
That
I
was
like
I've never seen the show. The
I did
movie
like
was
Snowpiercer.
great.
Don't even bother with the show. Completely different thing.
Good. I don't want to because I like the movie a lot.
But it's like, yeah, you can actually justify having the poor people that you slaughter every now and again.
You can justify it, you know.
Gotta keep the ecosystem going.
That's right.
Gotta keep
Every now and again, they make their way up and kill more people, and then it's beautiful, beautiful.
on the odd occasion.
It just works.
The Hunger Games is just like we got it all figured out everywhere, but we're still gonna kill them for fun.
Murder the children. Murder the children. Like I remember, and I found this out. Again on the Hunger Games is just fresh in my mind. But anyway, I remember looking at if you watch the movie, they all have this crazy shit on. Like they are wearing the stupidest shit ever. And I thought when I was a kid, when you're a kid and you watch it for the first time, you're like, oh, this is the stupidest thing ever. And then I took a class on the French Revolution, and I'm like, oh, that is literally just how aristocracy would dress. Like that's how you know.
Yeah.
That's how you know your society is falling apart. If you see people walking around with the stupidest things ever. Like you see, if you see
when the Hot Topic comes out with the apocalypse section,
Hot Topic comes out there like you can make your hair iridescent.
You need a jacket with lots of pockets.
Oh, so many pockets.
Everybody needs 3 belts.
What is it about the apocalypse that you're like? What's the first thing?
That's just the fucking fashion industry. That shit's insane. What they've been coming up with.
The zombies are coming. Where are you going? The belt store.
What do you mean the fashion system?
Have you seen
the fashion industry?
I know what he's
Have you
talking
seen
about.
some of the shit they've come up with? I feel like it's always been this way, but like
here. Okay,
there's some
quick.
absolutely stupid looking shit.
Change your wallpapers to some outfits from the Met Gala and tell me that isn't some
Oh
Hunger Games
yeah,
shit.
those
I'm actually
insane, dude.
Yeah, put that up. Like it's insanity.
The last person I expected to leave the call was Connor. The last person I expected to leave this call was Connor, then Aiden. Then
I hit
Connor
stop camera and it kicked me out. So maybe we need a new method for showing pictures up.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
I tried to find
Nope.
Met Gala pictures.
I'm still here.
Yeah,
I
that was a disaster. We're never going back there again.
That was bad. That was bad. We don't.
I was thinking, like a lot of those like runway models,
Yes,
aren't
that's what I'm
actually
thinking.
for fashion. It's like advertising what that company can make. Like,
Well,
yeah, nobody's gonna wear a
What?
fucking like a beach ball outfit, but look,
I'm sure
my
anybody
company
can
can
make
make
that.
say what?
You know what I want? I want a fashion show that like dudes who work at dudes who work regular 9 to 5s go to. Like, imagine you get off, you work at the factory, you work at the Ford plant, you sit down in your fashion show, and you see just Wrangler. You see the hot new fall Wrangler jeans just in rows. Just, oh, but hold on, the trucker hats are coming up because I heard that Levi's has this hot new trucker hat coming out.
I was thinking like a bunch of dudes in like construction helmets and cigarettes and fucking skull
Yeah.
chew and Red Bulls just with the outfits on as the
Yes.
runway models.
Yes.
Would we use the original music like that, or would we put Toby Keith on there?
Ooh.
Tough one.
That's a tight question.
Like, what's the ambiance that's going to tell your average construction worker, I need this Ford or Mack truck hat?
I
need
think
it.
we need the classic music, the because it adds a layer of confusion while they have to figure out what the fuck's happening first.
Yeah, there you go.
They'll be on the second model, be like, "This ain't right."
I'm imagining like the skinny. We don't change the models, make them perfect, make them flawless human specimens, but throw them in fucking Levi's and a trucker hat with the techno music and have him walk down a runway.
That'd be good.
I'd go to that fashion show. I'd go to that.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't, but I would want to hear about it.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
I get it. But yeah, society and clothing. There we go. We're back at government. We're back. We circled.
Oh, we're going back.
I forced it. I forced it back.
Oh,
All right. If you had to pick between religion and abortion, what's it gonna be?
Oh,
I'm saving abortion. I don't want to talk about religion.
I don't want to talk about religion. Go to abortion.
Religion it is. Okay.
Ah, shit.
Think about it. Religion really means to religion, which means to ligion again. So
No.
What
does religion mean?
What?
What does religion mean?
Yeah, we're gonna ligion again.
Hold on.
Okay, no, you can't use the word in the definition. What?
So we're bringing it back. What religion you bringing back?
What?
Huh?
No, bringing back the Greek pantheon.
Oh, that's a safe answer. That's a safe one.
We got Pantheon over here.
So safe.
Love the Greek.
You know what
pantheon.
I'm bringing back? I'm gonna bring back one of the religions that the Romans destroyed. Bring back the Celtic. Bring back the Celts.
Oh yeah, give me the Druids. Yes, don't
I want to go to church. I want to go to church with blue face paint. Like, I want to paint swirls on my nuts.
Blue face paint. Oh, that'd be so cool to see again.
Like, I want the swirls all over my fucking bare chest. Like, that's
how
you get. That's how you can. Yeah.
They
killed. Pretty good. That's a good.
I remember reading they killed like 80% of the Celts.
Oh yeah,
something crazy like
Caesar.
that.
So yeah, I read a whole thing about this. Caesar killed or enslaved 1/3 of the Celtic French population. So there were Celts in France. There aren't anymore because Caesar literally killed them all.
Dude, if Caesar was killing a bunch of Celts in France, I would take off the face paint.
He was literally killing all of them. You know, it's funny. I read a paper, which is really cool. It's about how monotheistic religions, like the religions that you see right now, why those are like baked in to survive and and last longer. And it's because they're intolerant. It's because they are not as tolerant as the polytheistic ones. Like when the Romans would conquer, they wouldn't care what you worshipped as long as you as long as you added their gods to your pantheon. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, you worship Jesus, throw him in there with Jupiter, it'll be cool. But the Christians, let's reverse it. If the Christians, when the Roman pantheon became the minority, they're like, hey, we're gonna kill all of you. Like it's not just Christian, it's every monotheistic religion because it's baked into the cake. It is literally just how it functions.
I don't understand why like the Egyptian gods aren't like still worshipped today.
Why don't you understand that? Like,
Because people,
It
there's so
just
many
fell out of
people
practice for something
that look
else.
back at Egypt's like golden age, 100,000, whatever the hell years ago, and it's like, maybe they had something figured out with the giant pyramids making free electricity around the world. Maybe they had some shit figured out.
Wait, the Egyptians had electric. Hold on, what?
That's my one of the leading theories. Nobody knows what the fucking pyramids are for, but that's a big one right now.
They're tombs, right?
Yeah, they're tombs.
Hold on a minute.
I forgot the main one's name, but it's like there's never been a mummy found in there ever. It doesn't look like a tomb at all.
I apologize for the typewriter noises. I'm looking this up now. What is inside the Great Pyramid?
There's a lot of fucking rooms in that thing.
The Great Pyramids of Giza. Okay, it is the tomb of the pharaoh. Oh no, Khufu. It's the tomb of the pharaoh Khufu from the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom, approximately 4,600 years old.
Oh yeah, just check this out. Nuh-uh.
Damn. He just hit you with the nuh-uh. What are you gonna fucking do about that, dude?
Well, you know what's even wilder about that? The pyramids. The Romans, the ancient Romans, looked at the pyramids the exact same way we do right now, which is holy shit! Look at those old things.
Yeah.
That's how old the Egyptians are.
Crazy.
Isn't that nutty?
Oh yeah.
I remember seeing somewhere it's like, check out this graffiti some idiot left on the pyramids, and you're like, oh, who did that? And it's like Roman soldiers. Like, oh. Okay, now it's cool graffiti.
Yeah.
Okay. How long does your graffiti have to be on a landmark before it becomes acceptable? Like, if I were to go,
when is my desk in school gonna appreciate my penises?
Yeah. If I were to go, if I go to the Capitol building right now, I don't storm it, but instead I draw a dick on the side.
Yeah, just drizzle it a little.
Yeah.
How long before the dick that I drew on the Capitol is now part of the historical narrative of American history?
Yeah, what is
how
the
many
most
years?
recent?
I would be amazed
dick
if you
that's been
kept
drawn
it up
and
for a
painted
day.
that's accepted.
If that shit's up by tomorrow still, like, oh, Aiden's dick's still there. That's enough to get my vote.
Okay, let's change the question. What modern landmark could I draw a dick on and have it
Let's do the St. Louis Arch. It's so like randomly modern.
Wait, did I? Okay, I'm not even joking. I may have drawn something on the St. Louis Arch way back. I don't know. I don't know. Look, if we were to take the freaking drive all the way to St. Louis, if we were to do that, like, we could look at there is graffiti there. I swear to you, there's graffiti on that arch.
I guarantee, yeah.
I think
there's probably a groundskeeper that.
Ryan, you look like a guy who's been in the arch multiple times.
What's that?
You look like a guy that's been there multiple times.
Yeah, I think I've been in there like 3 times.
Yeah, see, he told you.
Okay, hold on. Why 3 times? What's different?
Well, we went on like a school trip, right? I feel like there was either 1 or 2 school trips, and then at least once or twice with my family. I can't remember.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I was about to give you shit for like, really? You went the first time, and you're like, well, hold on, something.
I gotta go again.
something might have changed up there.
That old rickety elevator that takes you up. Oh my god, I can't get up that.
Scary.
If people are scared of elevators, I'm not, but that's fucking scary. That shit is terrible.
I don't get how it works.
It's a rotating thing.
Yeah, well,
hold
it's
on.
like on a track, but it's not straight up and down.
So it's more like a carnival ride.
St. Louis
Kinda.
Arch
But
That makes
a little
sense.
sketchy.
is my internet even okay? Let me see if I can
You're
get
still
the
here.
blue.
So.
I'm gonna no. I'm gonna try and get the blueprints. I found them. I
Oh,
found the
for the-
blueprints.
Well, they have a
Okay.
whole fucking museum underneath it about like the making of it
Okay,
and everything.
so it is a bunch of oscillating circles. They're oscillating so that way when you go up the arch and it changes your positioning, you don't end up sideways. So it kind of hangs. It's a little like a Ferris wheel. It's literally like half a Ferris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's half a Ferris wheel, which does look cool. But
Do you see the
time,
do you see the pictures of the dude that flew the airplane in between it?
What?
What? Like recently?
No, a long time ago. I'm pretty sure it was
Oh.
like a black and white picture.
Wait,
Oh,
do you
Jesus.
mean
I probably
Charles? You don't mean Charles Lindbergh, do you?
I don't know his name.
I
I've
feel
never
like
met
the
the guy.
spirit of St. Louis is not because he flew his plane through the arches.
No, he departed from St. Louis. That's
Yeah.
like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh no. This is just some numbskull that's like, you know what's gonna be funny?
I mean,
He got in trouble.
like if you're like flying a plane in GTA or something, you gotta fly under bridges and stuff. That's like the perfect thing to fly through.
yeah.
There's a
You gotta.
There's a world where he miscalculates.
Oh my
and,
god.
And he like we have
Turn that bitch into 11.
We will get Patriot Act Volume 2 because this dude really wanted to be funny.
I bet the guy who designed the arch was alive at that time. So if he hit it, that dude would be like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?"
Who designed the arch? See, we're learning.
And I probably knew it. It was probably in the museum underneath it, but I don't remember. It's not really something I care about. It's a thing that exists. I don't care about it.
Oh, speaking of just random landmarks, you would dream of always wanted to have and do.
Eero Saarinen designed the St. Louis Arch.
Oh, okay. What's the useless or whatever you're saying?
Same thing. I want to go to the Statue of Liberty on the torch.
I don't think you can anymore.
Oh,
can you now again?
I did.
They like closed that shit. I thought that's been closed off for like ages.
Yeah,
I was in New York City. They did not let me.
I rode on a boat next to it, but
the highest I could go was her hat.
Yeah, you used to be able to go to the fucking torch and they canceled it or something. It's so dangerous.
It's like a safety thing. I don't know.
I think they're lying. There's no way it's not safe.
How old is the Statue of Liberty? Like 1880s, 90s? So it's like 120, 30 years old?
So
I don't know if how much renovation they've done with it.
Hold on. This might be interesting. Hold on a minute.
What the fuck?
It brought up shrapnel.
What?
Shrapnel?
Was there grenades in there?
Okay. In July 30th, 1916, the Statue of Liberty was hit by an explosion that damaged parts of its structure.
Huh?
What?
I've never heard about this.
What?
Continue.
I didn't either. I just Googled this. What?
Hold on. They haven't fixed this shit yet? My ass.
Statue of Liberty explosion.
1916 bombing.
Yeah, I think they were building it. They have to have been building it in 1916. They have to have been building that thing.
Holy! I just looked at a picture of them in the crown, and oh my god, it's a lot smaller than I thought.
1876.
It is not massive.
It has been up. It started in 1876. They started putting it together.
So it's been up for.
It's been up there.
It's been up. Dang. Well, now hold on a minute, because I see a picture. There's a picture in the 70s of maintenance workers sitting in. Actually,
I'm sure there's always been some kind of maintenance to it.
I'm actually looking at the torch, and these 70s dudes, I actually don't think it was designed to be walked on. You guys can pull up the image.
I mean, it was designed by a Frenchman. What do you expect?
Yeah, you guys can pull up the image. Oh, hold on.
because I just grabbed another image and it looks like you can. What is this torch? Like, okay, if you look at one picture from what I guess is the 70s, these two maintenance dudes who I guess are both 7 feet tall, like they look like they're cramped. They look like they are about to fall off of this torch. I see another picture of somebody else in the torch, and actually being in the torch looks kind of reasonable. Kind of. Like, I still don't see the staircase. I don't know how you would get in there.
I don't either. But I just know people used to be allowed up there. I'm sure there's a way up there, and I want to go.
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Why the fuck is this some like Mandela effect thing? Has this always existed? Why have I never heard of the Black Tom Island explosions?
We
We don't talk about that one.
It literally used to be an island that I think it was man-made, like a dock right next to Liberty Island, and there was it was the largest artificial non-nuclear explosion in history. One of the largest. And it killed a few people and damaged the Statue of Liberty and millions of dollars of military goods. And it happened prior to the U.S. entry into World War One.
I have to be
killed people.
I have to be transplanting through dimensions because I have never heard of this.
Sabotage.
You didn't hear about the brave men and women who died at the Statue of Liberty?
This is insane. What the fuck?
Okay, hold on. While Ryan loses his shit about Black Tom, we were talking about religion. Okay?
Yes.
Do you think in like 1,000 years, if the Statue of Liberty like survives, Planet of the Apes style, do you think people would think it's a god? Like if all other religion is lost, 1,000 years from now, will people look at the Statue of Liberty and like the giant statue of Abe Lincoln, like that kind of shit, and be like,
it depends if they can Google it or not.
Yeah, let's say they can't. Let's say the internet's gone.
Let's say something happened where the internet's wiped and all we have is like books and shit, and they're all feeble. I bet so. It's what we think of everything.
That is true. They'll be like, oh, Titans.
They must have loved this shit. We're putting this next to Superman.
We're putting it next to, they would get Superman. I think enough Superman comics would survive like 1,000 years. I bet you could probably find.
Yeah, if you're picking up this shit, be like, these idiots thought this was real.
Imagine you're frozen for like 1,000 years. Something horrible happens. The internet crashes, and you go to a church, right? And you say, "Here we worship our pantheon. We have Batman. We have MacDonald.
Amen.
And his farm. We heard his farm.
And instead of amen and EIEIO.
We have Abe Lincoln, because I think of all of the presidents, he would be the one to last longest. We have Abe Lincoln, Batman, and MacDonald.
Was Abe Lincoln really that tall?
Like, I was there. Taller even.
Some say he sinned against McDonald's and then he got turned to stone.
He sinned against McDonald. McDonald, like, okay, what would they be gods of? Batman would, I assume, be like some underworld god.
Darkness. Yeah,
black, naturally. I guess like McDonald's would be god of the harvest, maybe.
Yes.
God of the McDonald.
McDonald's gonna be forgotten if they don't get their act straight here soon.
That's right. They're not gonna have a god. They gotta get the $5. They gotta get the $5 meal deal, so that way they can become gods in a couple thousand years.
Yes.
I don't know if Superman would become a god, because all they would see is that there was a dude who could fly.
Probably of humans.
Yeah, god of people. I believe.
Perfect being.
The most perfect.
Yeah, he's the perfect specimen. Start making statues like the Greeks did. That was the epitome of a human.
I may or may not ruin you guys' day, but did you know that those statues used to be painted?
Oh yeah, the Greek ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I've seen renditions of what they look like, and they're so ugly.
They were so gaudy. Yeah, they would use a bunch of fucking colors. I wish we could see them. Like people have done like recreations. It's so crazy.
Oh, isn't it?
Like
nutty?
now, like the paint. I mean, what? It's been a couple thousand years. Of course, the fucking
You
paint's
know how
going.
shitty they would have looked, like half sunburned. Oh fuck! All the reds are faded to pink.
Oh yeah, after the sun had faded them. Yep.
They don't
I
have
love
the
that
whole
they-
rainbow. They only have what pigments are available in the region.
Yeah, they didn't even discover like all the fucking colors yet.
I love that they gave themselves tans. Like it's not even that they like. Some of them were white, some of them weren't. It was a diverse area. The Roman.
Well, like yeah, that region is like olive colored skin,
Yeah.
so they were.
Oh
a
no,
little
it's not
darker.
even olive. They literally they darkened their skin.
They're bronze.
Yeah, like they look. If you look at that
Yeah,
paint,
they didn't have SPF 100 back then.
Yeah.
sorry, I'm typing up painted Roman statues.
Yeah.
I fell
There's
down
a
the
couple. I saw there was one of the Parthenon, like one of the friezes.
Wait, they painted the Parthenon?
Oh yeah, dude, that
Like, there
shit
was
that
paint
was
on that
painted.
thing?
Oh, that thing was painted top to bottom.
Dang. Okay, what do you think a Greek person? Oh my gosh, that's horrifying. I just saw a picture
I
of one.
love it.
I saw a picture of one of the painted goddesses. Why did they give her black eyes? That is the most horrifying. Like, not
I
even
love
like
trying to find an image and it's all web fucking peas.
Yeah, right.
like, okay, it's a goddess. Is it a Babylonian or a? It can't be. It has hair that looks like a Babylonian. Anyway, her eyes, like, there's no color. It's just black, and it's the most horrifying thing ever. I hope
Good.
that this is just bad work.
Well, I don't remember it being like black eyes, but I know like they would not usually draw the eyes with people's because it's like the passage to the soul, and if it's like of a dead person, you don't want to like entrap their soul in the statue basically, so you don't draw the eyes. Yeah.
Have you ever seen the statues of Nero?
Of what?
Nero.
Nero? No, I don't think I have.
If you look at some of the, first of all, Google him because he is the
Nero's
actual,
a fucking yeah.
well, he is the inventor of the neck beard. If you take a look,
Hey,
like
The first Redditor.
He is literally the first Redditor. Go Google Nero. And
Oh,
tell
he
me
was
this
a
is-
bad dude.
No, just Google him. He is the first Redditor.
No, I've seen him.
Like, okay, so that, and oh, maybe it's not him. Okay, I'm wrong. I don't know who it is. There is an emperor. There's an emperor who was so hated at the time of his death
Could be.
that they carved all of the noses off of their statues because I think it was like to spite them. Like
it
was
might have
like-
been Nero. Nero was very hated. I mean, there were quite a few that were hated.
But the thing is, like, I thought it was Nero too. But I'm looking at the Nero statues and I see his entire Redditor ass face. Like I see his nose.
I don't know then.
All right, hold on.
I probably knew at one
Wait,
point.
hold on. Is it an Egyptian? Was it? Oh, it might have been an Egyptian thing.
They do
Yeah, I
have
think-
the thing apparently of losing the noses of their statues.
Move face from. I think it's the Egyptians. Would the Egyptians remove the face from? I think it was. There is a civil. All right, here we go. Research has shown that ancient Egyptians believed that statues held a life force. If an opposing power came across a statue it wanted to disable, the best way to do that would be to break off the statue's nose. This would hamper the spirit in that statue's breathing.
Ah, I got your nose.
So literally, if you want to do somebody dirty, you chisel their nose off.
I'll
And
remember
notice, oh no, I'm gonna get even
Who
wilder.
would have thought that was the way to
Oh no,
stop
I'm gonna get even
spirits?
wilder. Look at the statue of the Sphinx, and what do you not see?
Oh yeah, no. So, dude, I love the thing of that
Back to the
used to
pyramid.
be not that head. Like it used to be like
Wait,
a
it used
dog
to
or
be
a lion.
head.
Yeah. That at least one of my favorite like conspiracies or whatever, that the Sphinx was there before the Egyptians,
Yes,
and
I believe that.
that it was actually like a lion or like a dog or something, and the Egyptians were like, oh, well, we're gonna put our pharaoh's head on this, so they carved the whatever it was. I
What
can't
was
remember if
the
it was a
Yeah.
dog or a lion into a
So-
pharaoh's head.
That's some shit our government would do.
So the
Yeah,
lion,
right. Like, oh,
So the
no, make it
the
an ark.
lion then would have come from the civilization before it.
Yes.
What civilization came before the Egyptians?
Great fucking question. I feel like it's almost, I don't know if there's actually an answer. It might just be as much of a mystery as like who actually built Stonehenge, like that civilization
Hold on.
and all that.
Pre-Egyptian civilizations. Literally, just
That would
type-
have to be an old.
I
yeah,
know.
that would have to be.
That's the
more-
thing is, even those Egyptians like Cleopatra, they didn't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cleopatra was a Roman. She was from the family. Oh my gosh, the Ptolemies.
I
She
mean, I'll
was
just
the
use an
royal-
example. We can say King Ramses. I don't care.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they were still
Yeah.
the queen or whatever
Okay.
of
So
I got
Egypt.
a crazy one for you. Do
Oh, yeah?
you
What?
believe that there's a Sphinx in the Grand Canyon?
Excuse me.
I'd be shocked.
Okay. Here's the image everybody uses.
You got one?
This is a real picture, by the way.
All
Let
right,
me,
all right.
let
In
me,
the
go to
AI,
settings.
you're telling me you got a real picture? I see how it is.
Yeah.
Am I gonna see Tony the Tiger's dick or something?
Don't you? What
You
are you
might,
putting
you're
it
lucky.
as your background?
Don't change.
Man.
Don't change it.
You got to change your background.
File, save.
That's the way to.
While
David,
Connor,
this
while
is
Connor
the
gets
the way
that
we know how
image,
to do this.
I found the civilization that came before the Egyptians. It's called the Mahdi or the
Ah.
Buto Mahdi, which is
Huh.
which is the civilization that came before. So, honestly, if you look at their stuff,
Oh,
if you
okay.
look at their stuff, there's a lot of lions. There's a lot of
you
lions.
know what? I bet it was them then. I mean,
check
I
it
see what
out. This
could
is the
possibly
Grand
be.
Canyon picture right here.
Yeah,
That is the
I
Grand.
I see some sort of resemblance to a sphinx, like paws and stuff.
Yeah, right. It's pretty fucking nuts.
In
I
the
mean, could be a coincidence. though.
Yeah, I mean, there's been studies of like actual civilizations and stuff in there. You can see like doors
Oh
and
yeah,
windows
like
carved in the rock.
civilization- Yeah, exactly. They had cities built into the rock. Yeah.
Oh, and legends of treasure hidden in there in the caves.
Well, you mean El
Oh,
Dorado?
there's
The
got to be
Spanish-
something.
The
Well,
Spanish thought El Dorado. Hold on, I think they thought El Dorado was in Mexico.
they thought it was in everywhere because they searched
That-
everywhere.
that
but
is
still
true.
didn't
Pretty
find it.
much.
Oh, it's not here. Oh well, it's got to be over here.
Where did they think El Dorado was? They thought it was everywhere.
Like Colombia, Peru, something like that.
El Dorado. It's a legend,
that
of a
area.
gold city, and an empire purportedly located somewhere in the Americas.
Wow, that's yeah, really narrowing it down there.
Right.
Hey, it's
The
something.
Americas.
I'm looking for okay, the search for El Dorado. Okay, hold on. I haven't found any.
Yeah.
Oh, the Incas. They thought that the Incas in Peru
Yeah, so
had
Peru.
it. They thought that the Aztecs, which were in Mexico, had it. Okay, never mind. And the Inca.
So yeah,
They
literally
just
everywhere.
they literally thought all three of the major American civilizations at that time somehow were hiding a giant city of gold from them.
Uh-huh.
Where would you hide it? If you had a city of gold, where would you hide it?
Well, you'd hide it in the Amazon rainforest, if anything.
I remember hearing one story about these two old cowboys or whatever that made friends of Native Americans, and one day the Native Americans finally, after like 10 years of friendship, showed them this place of bunch of gold. And then he said, take it back as much as you can carry. And then he came back with like the gold. And they spent their whole lives trying to find that place again and died looking for it. And it's like, man, when you die looking for something, makes me really believe you.
I have a funnier story. I stole this from a YouTuber. I watch DJ Peach Cobbler's videos. It's great. I'll plug
yeah.
it. But this is the funniest story that I have about Spanish conquistadors. They traded everything they had for axes that they thought were made of gold. Why? Because it looked like gold. It was shiny, right? Shiny gold stuff.
You got to be gold.
When they go to the tax man, because the Spanish paid conquistador taxes, because of course, the tax guy laughed at them because they gave everything that they had for copper axes. They literally did not know what gold looked like. And that's the funniest shit ever.
How do you fuck that
That's
up?
a fuck up and a
You
half.
don't. I'm gonna find the city of gold. I don't even know what gold is, but I'm gonna find it.
You should know what copper is, though.
Oh boy, I know what I'm doing. Boy, do I know what copper is. Oh, hot damn.
All right. We'll switch topics here for the last one since we only got like 10 minutes left.
Yeah,
Oh, thank God.
gotta be spot on an hour, mid conversation.
It has to be. It has to be
spot on. Right. We will literally just leave.
We'll just leave. I'll leave right in an hour.
No, this next one's a stretch, and you're not allowed to yell at me.
I'm gonna okay.
Abortion.
Hey, why is that the picture?
Like when the captain aborts from the ship.
Oh, I hate
you. You're a funny guy.
I hate you.
What's up
I'll leave right now.
No, fuck you. Why does the captain have to go down with the ship? Why can't he abort?
Now that's a great question. Why does the captain have to go down with the ship?
Okay,
where did that start? Oh, you know the answer?
No. I'm Googling it.
Oh.
Well, whoa.
Okay,
no,
I will guess
to the answer.
I will guess my answer. I think it's I think it might be like an honor thing. Like, I think it's one of those stupid I think it's like a stupid tradition that we have kept from like the old European stuff. Like, I think
it almost sounds like a Japanese thing.
Really?
I'm sure there were multiple civilizations that had it.
Really?
I wonder if they learned it from, like, if it was Japanese, if they learned it from the Europeans, or if, like,
there's no way.
Because they're like a pyramid thing. Multiple civilizations built pyramids at the same time.
Okay.
So I wonder
when we were kayaking
like
at the lake, when Pampa, the dumbass, started sinking, nobody was like, "Dude, you should have went down with the kayak." Nobody said that or even thought about it. What's the difference? How big does the ship have to be for being like, dude?
How big?
You beat me to it. That's a great question. How big does the ship have to be for it? Fuck.
If it costs more
if I'm on the old bass boat and I'd catch a big one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have a funny thing for you. In the United States, abandoning the ship as the captain is not explicitly illegal. However, you could be charged with other crimes such as manslaughter, which encompass common law precedent passed down through centuries. It is not illegal under maritime law. You literally can dip. You can.
So what I'm hearing off that is maybe where that started, of the captain going down with the ship. They're in charge, so it's their call to abandon ship. And if the king or whatever who spent the money on the ship doesn't think it was a good enough call, they're going to kill the captain anyway. So might as well go down with the ship.
But wouldn't
and
you
it's nobody else's fault but yours, and there it is.
Wouldn't you rather have an experienced captain survive? So let's demote him, have him co-captain. He's been sailing for 60
failed
years.
If he didn't need to abandon the ship.
I think he still has value.
Apparently not.
Yeah. All right, hold on. I have another little snippet that I want to share with you guys, just for a different question. Rod Sullivan, professor of maritime law at I think that's Florida State, tells NPR guy that the captain has no legal obligation to go down with the ship. My question is, how the fuck do you become a professor of maritime law? And that sounds like a killer gig. I wanna just read the rules of boats all day. Like, that's a great.
Whoa. How many gold did you throw in the water for Davy Jones? Jesus Christ! You're gonna fail your thesis.
How many golds do you throw to Davy Jones?
Have you even met a mermaid, idiot?
I'm nailing one tonight. Like, step your game up.
Yeah.
Me and one of Ariel's sisters, like we're getting it. Oh God. Oh, Disney's gonna hunt me down now.
Yeah, you done did it now.
I'm sure Ariel is a very respectable person who practices safe sex.
That's what she does.
That is what she does as a fish. As a fish. Okay. Like, what would you do if the Somali pirates came? Like
Cry.
you're in the ship. Like you
How hungry do they look?
Oh no. Like they look like they your ship looks like a sandwich to them.
Okay. What's the question?
Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What
What are
would
you
I
doing?
do?
Yeah.
Are you abandoned? Yeah. Are you like? Would you abandon ship? Like, what would it
Abandoned
take?
ship with Somali pirates? Hell no! I'm outgunning them. I'm leaving.
Oh, okay.
You think you
Damn.
could fight off some? But they have guns. I'm looking at pictures. They have some.
They have like they put like a machine gun on the back of their
I'm
speedboat.
looking around right now. I got guns too.
Okay.
What? Hold on. What defensive measures? Anti-Somali pirate.
Every time I see them in the
Anti-Somali
news,
pirate weapons.
I just see them roll over and be like, "Oh no, you got me."
How do
I don't
boats like?
get why they never fight back.
How do boats defend themselves from Somali pirates?
They do
they're
stupid
bad.
shit like throw
18.
smelly stuff at them.
Okay, hold on. 18 anti-piracy weapons for ships to fight pirates. I found a great little piece.
What is that? A Watch Mojo video?
No, it should be. It should be. Okay. What? Okay. First thing they have is an LRAD. So you can literally blast your tunes at them. That is a long range.
Good. The
That is
noise
a-
marine.
I
method.
want to count how many of these will be good in the same situation if they broke in my house.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
So
good. That's good, yeah.
So I got
So
the boom box. So I'm not using that. So that's one.
Yeah, the LRAD is basically a boombox. Oh, I'm about to tell you the coolest thing ever. The anti-piracy laser device.
Excuse me?
Should have led with that.
Oh, I have bad news.
I gotta look that up.
I have bad news. The anti-piracy laser device uses a non-lethal laser.
Boo!
It's a
Boo!
warning. It's basically a big laser pointer.
So this robber's still kicking my ass. Okay, that's going on the list.
All right. A water cannon, which is literally a high-pressure water cannon.
Oh, Somali pirates hate getting wet.
Oh, well, hold on a minute. This number 4 looks pretty good. An electric security fence. It's literally electric barbed wire.
A
Keeps the
fence
cows
on
in,
your
okay.
boat? You putting a barb?
Yeah. They literally put barbed wire around the side of their boat. That's
Okay.
literally what this image
right.
is.
Okay.
I wish I could. They have nets. They are literally going to shoot nets at the Somali pirates.
That's a great picture.
That's the anti-piracy laser.
That's the
Okay.
That's
Imagine
some
all of
serious-
this getting attacked on you within 3 seconds.
Oh my god.
You just got lasered, you're spraying
Get
water at you,
blinded.
and you're netted
Yeah.
up.
You're deaf from their blaring music.
Taylor Swift's playing in the background.
Yeah.
You hear? Oh, you just keep hearing 22 as the laser's in your eyes, and you're in a net.
I know I would turn the ship right around.
You're like, guy. Oh, okay, hold on. Next is they literally have ass liquid, a foul-smelling green liquid that stinks and burns.
Hell yeah.
They
Fart
literally
spray
have.
slime.
This looks like excrement in barrels that they just heave at them.
Nice.
All right, and that's stupid. Yeah, that's stupid. What is the anti-piracy curtain? How
What
are
are these
curtains?
anti-piracy things? Specific piracy weapons?
Look at I just saw Ryan's picture of the pirate laser.
Yeah, that's pretty good, right?
That's
Close
the
the curtains. The show can't go on.
Oh, it's just water
They
sprayed
literally
down
just
the side.
they literally just make the ship wet so they slip.
Genius.
Jesus Christ.
What's a dazzle gun? Look at the dazzle gun. This thing is insane.
What, did it throw glitter on them?
It looks.
What the fuck? That looks like it's from Halo.
It
What
does.
the hell is
It
that?
does.
Ryan, we need a dazzle gun.
Yep, I'm on it.
Hold on, Ryan. How
Hold
much
on,
is it?
it's a web P.
How much is a dazzle gun?
I will look that up in a minute. Hold on,
I
I gotta
wanna buy
change
a
my
dazzle
virtual
gun.
background.
Yeah, Ryan, if I
So-
go to your house and shoot somebody with the dazzle gun, are they going to be hurt or pissed?
I think they're gonna.
Look at that.
So it looks like it's a disco. It looks like a disco ball that you can shoot at them.
Look at that picture.
Dazzle gun.
Look at that thing.
So what's the deal? Can you not just shoot them in the head?
Like, I have not seen guns. There are no. They have not brought up guns at all. Oh, they have a rubber ball grenade, not of non-lethal. It literally just sprays rubber bullets at them. That's basically an airsoft gun. Pirate hose. We've already done pirate hoses, electricity, and lasers. Those are the three things that I keep freaking seeing is noise.
So it's the dazzle gun's like a flash grenade, like
Do you know the
in bullet form. Like they
have you
shoot like
ever
a
seen-
laser that will like blind you for a bit.
Okay, have you seen like those dance club videos where the lights go on and off really quick and you're all
Yeah,
disoriented?
strobe lights.
It's like I think that's what I think it literally is a strobe light that you can shoot in somebody's face. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it
Fellas,
dazzles them.
I might get into
Temporary
piracy if this is the
blindness.
best they got.
You might get into piracy.
This
All
sounds
right,
like the safest job I can think of.
All right, hold on. Let's go to the other team.
Dude,
I'm
they'll
gonna
treat me
get-
worse at Walmart.
I'm gonna get rid of the anti. Okay. These are just rusty AK-47s. That's all I see here. These are just rusted out, absolutely horrible AK-47s. Like, oh, of course I see a picture of actual pirate swords, like Disney pirates.
Well, that's the best weapon they got right there.
If any Somali pirate showed up with an actual pirate sword, they deserve my ship.
Oh
I-
yeah,
I-
fucking
will
respect there.
I will join their crew if they show up with
Yeah, that'd be
the-
sick.
if they show up with the jacks. Whoa.
Arg matey.
Whoa. Hold on. Look at the Italians. I just look the freaking Italians have an MG that is an MG42 from
Italian
World War II.
pirates. What modern
No,
day pirates?
No, look up Italian anti-pirates. Like
Oh,
these are the-
what?
yeah,
Is that
they
like a
literally
special
have an
forces?
These are Italian cops with an MG42 on it. I feel bad for the pirates now.
So from what I understand is there's like maritime laws when you're not in like country waters, and then there's like
Yeah,
if you're
international
going to Italy, better watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently
So-
they actually have an anti-piracy program.
Yeah,
'Cause
here-
I guess all the sea lawyers are really protective of pirates, so you can't just get them.
What
Yeah,
does it take for me to be a sea lawyer? I want ocean lawyer. Hold on. Ocean. I want to.
I guess it pays enough, and you win enough cases from them. Be like, whoa, don't shoot the pirates for aiming an
Ocean.
RPG at you. Whoa, they need a fair trial. Whoa.
Okay, this is not helpful. I want to go to Ocean Law School. Where would I want to go? The University of Oregon has an ocean and coastal law school. I'm changing majors. I'm changing majors. I think I can do it.
Well, Ryan, you want to end the episode?
Yeah, I think we're a good spot.
I think we're in a good spot. 3, 2, 1.
Let's read a comment from one of our viewers.
Let's read a comment.
Oh, yeah.
5
any
stars.
questions?
Oh my god, thank you. That's it for today. We got through probably more than we probably thought originally. Quite a few topics.
Come
Yeah.
back next week
Yeah.
when we
next week? Oh, don't promise that. Don't
come
promise
back.
that.
Come back next week when we start a rebellion in the Congo.
Come back
Yeah.
next
Maybe,
time.
maybe
we
we'll
come
even
back.
have real topics next time.
What do you mean?
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. Goodbye.